Birria comes from the state of Jalisco, and this is a traditional dish that's usually made from goat. It can also be lamb, but typically it comes from goat. Goat is actually one of the there's a native protein, a native animal from Mexico that's consumed in a lot of different parts of Mexico. We were able to find this really great farm that's close to us in New Jersey, and so we get these nice local goats, all natural, and we roast the goat in the same manner. Typically in Mexico it gets done underground. Restaurants now, birrerias, really do it in their ovens, and then you either have the consommé and the stock. So what we do with our birria here in New York, here in Hecho and Dumbo, we serve it all, well, we cook it all whole, and what we do is we mix oregano, we mix a little bit of paprika, we mix some chile guajillo, we do cider vinegar, and we do a little bit of sherry vinegar. We'll coat the goat completely with this. We put a bunch of aromatics, which is onion, carrots, celery, garlic, bay leaf, thyme, marjoram. We put all these herbs in the bottom. We add a little bit of chicken stock, and then we cover the goat really well. We put it in the oven and we cook it for about 4.5 hours. So after that, we pull it out, we separate the meat from the bones, and then we have all this liquid left over, which is kind of the soup. And in Mexico, this would be served as a soup. In this dish, we do not serve it as a soup. What we decided to do is with this stock, we actually made it a birria sauce. So we grab this liquid, we mix it with chile guajillo, cumin, coriander, clove, roasted tomatoes, onion, garlic, and we blend it all together, and then we simmer it for about 35-45 minutes and let all the flavors really incorporate. And so then to actually present it, we serve it with some rice called arroz engarbanzado, which is a rice with garbanzo beans, chickpeas. So what we do is we roast the goat to order, we get it nice and crisp on the edges, and then we toss it with the birria sauce. And then we serve it with this rice with garbanzos, and then we add a little bit of quelites at the end that kind of gets steamed in a little bit of the sauce. The beautiful thing about these quelites is that they have a nice amount of bitterness, and it works really well with this dish. So we finish off the dish with that, and then we serve it with tortilla. So even though in Mexico you typically would get it either in the shape of a taco, and so we serve it next to it, then it has already the sauce and all mixed in, and then it's beautiful to kind of make your own little tacos and eat the whole thing together.
Some things were meant to be.